again for this employer. What's the name?
Ian,
What's your age?
29.
Now I've got an employer. The mother is 79 years old. She is a stroke patient. She cannot walk. She needs a caregiver. Do you think you can do the job?
Can, yeah.
Have you got any experience looking after invalid person?
Yes, for my grandmother,
Your grandmother. How old is your grandmother?
75.
75. And what is wrong with her?
What?
What was wrong with her? Is she?
Stroke.
She got stroke. Can she walk?
Yeah,
She can walk.
yeah.
And what was your job? To push the wheelchair? Do you shower for her? Do you feed her? Do you change the diaper for her? Do you change the clothing for her? Do you put her in bed? So what was your job?
To take care of her and then to massage her, to give the food.
Do you take shower for her?
No,
No. She takes a shower by herself.
yeah,
To give her food. Do you cook the food for her?
yeah,
Do you know how to cook?
yeah,
Let's say that that old lady had got a special type of food. They will teach you. Do you think you can do it?
yeah,
You can, huh? Okay. Just now you said that you know how to massage. So that old lady, do you think you can also massage for her?
yeah.
And do you have the experience to massage an old lady?
Yeah,
Okay. Now, sometimes the old lady will need you to be awake
yeah,
in the night time to look after her. Do you think you can do that?
yeah,
Because sometimes she might need to go to the washroom, or sometimes in the night maybe she cannot sleep, so you will have to be awake, but you might have to be staying with her. You might have to stay with her. Huh?
Yeah.
Do you think you can do that?
yeah,
And main thing is in the night time. Let's say you don't have enough of sleep. They will allow you to sleep in the day to compensate your loss of sleep in the night. Is that okay?
yeah, yeah, it's okay.
It's okay, huh? And for these old people, sometimes they will be angry, or they can get angry easily. Are you okay with that?
Yeah, I know that.
You can understand them, because they are also sick, they are old, so they get angry easily. I think as a good caregiver, you should be tolerant. Can you?
Yeah, yeah,
Now the main thing is, I see that you are not tall. But are you tough? Do you have the strength to handle this old lady? She's about 60 kg.
yeah,
Do you think you have the strength to hold her?
yeah,
Huh?
yeah,
You have.
yeah.
She is, she's about 60 kg. What is your weight?
55.
You are 55.
Yeah,
Can you stand up and let me have a look? Just put up your hand. Are you strong?
yeah,
You are. Okay. See, this job, the main job function is you just look after the old lady. Only when you got the time, let's say the old lady go to sleep, then you do the housework. The main concern for you is to look after the old lady properly, and to take care of her. Probably, because you know how to cook, and you know how to cook Malaysian food, because we're in Malaysia. You have been in Malaysia for 5 years, right?
yeah.
So I'm sure you know how to cook Malaysian food. Chinese food, do you know how to cook?
Chinese food, yeah, but the Malaysian food is can also.
No, Chinese food and Malaysian food are almost the same. So if they need you to cook, Can you cook?
Yeah.
You can. Okay, this house actually is a small house with only 3 persons. Sir, mom, who goes to work. Okay.
Okay.
And you and the old lady will be in the house only.
Okay.
So the job actually is to look after the old lady. Maybe you talk to her, make her happy. Then
Yeah.
she won't be so grumpy. Do you know how to make the old lady comfortable? Do you know how to make her comfortable?
Yeah.
You talk to her. You smile. Of course, sometimes she angry, she scold you. It's okay. You cannot scold her back. You cannot scold her back. You cannot beat her.
Yeah. I know that.
You know that because you beat her is already an offense.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
And to take care of this old person, do you think you have any question so that I can also ask the employer? Because you see, this is the job offer. The job offer here is just to take care for a stroke patient. That's the employer's mother. Okay? And the other job you need to do is to do cooking.
Yeah.
Okay, cooking, and when you got the time, probably you just water the plant, and also housekeeping.
Yeah.
So do you think you can? There's no children in the house, and you don't need to wash car, and there is I think it's only a small garden which you needs to do some watering and take care of the garden only. So the job is not very difficult, but you need the patience. Are you the patient type of girl?
Yeah.
You can have the patience because looking after old lady is not that simple. It's not that difficult. Only thing is that you must have the patience. If you got no patience, it's difficult. So do you consider yourself as a patient girl?
Yeah.
You are. So I will give this interview to the employer so that he can see it, and I hope one of them will employ you. It's either the Italian or the this Chinese employer. Is that okay?
Okay. Yeah.